Welcome to this example of a checkmate attack using the classic bishop sacrifice. And so it's white's turn to move in this position. Take a look at it and see if you can figure out how he uses the classic bishop sacrifice to checkmate his opponent. And so first we notice that this bishop on d3 is lining up on the h7 pawn. So that's important when using the classic bishop sacrifice, in which you sacrifice this bishop by capturing this pawn. And usually black will have to capture the pawn or be behind in material. So that's one important factor. We also see that white has control of this g5 square. Usually the bishop covers that square. Sometimes this h-pawn will be pushed forward to h4 to cover that square. And control of this square allows this knight on f3 to jump in here with check, attacking the king. And so if we look at this example, the bishop captures, king captures, and the knight jumps to the g5 square with check. And here, white may move forward, black may move forward, but that gives white a winning attack with queen, check. If black tries to block, then capture en passant, and black is in trouble here, and mate in 1 or 3 moves. And so, normally, in this position, once the knight has moved to g5, checking the black king, many times the king will retreat back to the g8 square. And another important point in the classic bishop sacrifice is that the queen is able to jump to this h5 square to aid in the attack. And now he's threatening mate here. And sometimes black will have a knight on f6, or if he is able to get a knight to the g8 square to help with the defense, then many times the classic bishop sacrifice will not work. And so we see earlier that the knight that was posted on f6 may have been chased away by pushing the e-pawn to e5, chasing away a f6 knight defender. And that happens many times in a French defense, the advanced variation where the pawn is pushed forward and chases this knight away. And so the attack continues. The rook tries to give space for the king to retreat, but white captures this f7 pawn, chasing the king. The king moves and check again. King move, check, chasing the king further away, but it's too late. White continues with checks and traps the black king with checkmate. And so the classic bishop sacrifice is a very good checkmating attack to be familiar with, as you may encounter it often in your games, especially if you have this setup where the bishop is targeting the h7 pawn, the knight is ready to jump to g5, and you have control of this g5 square with a bishop or a pawn on h4, and the queen is ready to follow in behind the attack with a jump to the h5 square. And also in this attack, we see here that with this check on with the knight to g5, interestingly enough, it appears that queen to g5, according to the computer evaluation, was probably the path of more resistance for black. So it looks like he should have captured here, but he would have lost the queen and been behind too much material. And so this classic bishop sacrifice is a way to gain an advantage on your opponent and hopefully win. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and also leave any comments and concerns, questions. Thank you, and have a great day.